happy Thursday. Today I'm reading Ranger in Time, Hurricane Katrina Rescue. We are on chapter 5, and I'm going to read chapter 5 today and chapter 6 tomorrow, and then you get a week break where you don't have to hear me, and then we'll go back on the 13th back to reading the story. Okay, The Axe in the Attic. Claire forced herself to read, but every few minutes something thumped against the house and shook the attic floor. Trees, cars, other houses. Ranger sat quietly at Claire's side. His skin prickled under his fur. The attic air was hot and wet and stale, filled with the smell of old things and dampness. Other smells drifted in through the vent, gasoline and chemicals, dirty water and torn up earth. The roar of the water seemed like it would never end. But after a while it changed. Along with the rush of the flood on the street, there was a closer splashing, a gurgle at the attic door. Ranger ran to the door and barked. Water started seeping through the cracks around the frame, already spreading over the attic's worn wooden floor. Claire looked up from her book and gasped. How long had it been? 10 minutes? 15? How could the water have climbed the stairs already? Nana, get up! Claire shook her grandmother's arm and then pointed to the attic door. Water poured in underneath. It was seeping up through the floorboards, too. Soon the sleeping bags would be soaked. Here, Claire dragged the plastic bin to the corner. Sit here and stay dry. She was thankful when Nana did not argue. Then Claire picked up the axe. It was heavier than she remembered, even from yesterday. She looked up at the beams and the board that crisscrossed the ceiling. They seemed impossibly sturdy. But the water was already over the sneakers. If it kept rising, they'd need a way to get out. Watch out, dog! Claire took a deep breath. She lifted the axe and let the head fall behind her. She chose a spot on the ceiling and swung the axe upward as hard as she could. It made a tiny chip in the wood. She swung again and again. The muscles in her arms burned. We should go downstairs, Nana said, standing up. Nana, no! Claire wanted to cry. We can't go down. We can't open the door. Just please stay there. Ranger understood the command stay. He understood that Claire needed his help. He couldn't whack at the ceiling with her, but he could keep Nana settled. So you can see, there's Ranger. There's Ranger keeping the Nana settled while poor Claire's using the axe. Ranger sloshed through the water to Nana's aid. She looked down and gave him a pat on the head. Aren't you a good dog? You need a bath, though. Ranger nuzzled Nana's hand. He nudged her back to the plastic bin. She sat down and stroked his wet fur. Every time Claire swung the axe, dust rained down on her. The water was up to her shins, and she hadn't even made the tiniest hole in the ceiling. It was impossible to get any momentum when she had to swing upward. She was never going to break through. Claire swallowed hard, but the lump growing in her throat only got bigger. There was no time to cry. She had to get Nana out of here before they both drowned. Claire's eyes burned with the sharp smell of the filthy, rising water. She lifted the axe and took another whack at the ceiling. The axe stuck in the wood. She had to pull and twist to get it free. When the board finally let the axe go, there was barely a dent. Claire's arm trembled. She lifted the axe again. Maybe lots of smaller swings would be faster. She hacked away at the board above her. Tiny wood chips flew everywhere, but there was no rush of fresh air from the outside. No sliver of sky to give her hope. No escape from the water that's rising. Claire struggled to catch her breath, but the hot, stinking air in the attic made her cough. Even if the water stopped rising, she knew they couldn't survive here for long. So hopefully by next time, tomorrow, she gets out. Whew, this is a scary one, and like I said, it's true. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye.